top and the dropping and I slid. Only smoke loud lanes, they could keep the mid. Tiana tatted on his face before he went to do the bid. What? And I'm the queen of the streets, they better bow down. In your city, little bitch, now it's my town. Bon appetit to my feet, watch them chow down. Born and Bailey on these niggas cause they all clowns. I've been a bad bitch before you was a general. Eggs with the bacon, no grits and no subliminal. Heard you didn't want me showing up to your interview. Nigga wearing fake gold, out here looking pitiful. Your bitch crashed out in her Facebook video. Ain't you Norwalk? The port really ain't your city though. Superhero about to kiss him with a thick cape. And how you a star in the 8 selling mixtapes. You got a grill wearing J's and they look fake. Man, for Pete's sakes, I'm bad and your bitch ain't. I take dick to my guts and your bitch can't. Another word, I have you swimming in a fish tank. You can't rap with the bars, man, listen. How I'm a transy bitch giving transition. She looking like a fiend crashing out on the web. No J Holiday, I'm about to put that shit to bed. Nigga acting deaf, but he heard what I said. Sick little bastard, better go and take his meds. Keep sneak this and get you twisted like a dread. Throwing shots on the book while I was out here getting bread. I ain't done, this rap shit is fun. Show me with the bars, anyone can shoot a gun. It's so hard, rest in peace, the big pun. All y'all niggas do is talk, but you ain't saying none. Yeah, you already know what it is. Big Nana, not the little one.
What's up?
What's going on, everybody?
We live on YouTube, but my Facebook ain't up.
It's acting up.
Yeah, no. Where you live on?
I'm live on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube.
Okay, so let me just share yours.
But mine is just the it's the screen share from yours because I didn't know how to do the dual broadcast. So
That's
I just shared your screen. But yeah, I'm broadcasting from your screen.
Let me share that. You should have tagged me in it.
Your YouTube is good?
Yeah, my YouTube is up. I don't know why my Facebook's doing that. And it does not let me change it.
What'd it say?
It says only I can see it. It doesn't let me change like the settings.
That's
But
weird.
I shared yours, so hopefully people tune into that one.
Okay.
Anyways, that song was by Nana Banks, Tiana from Bridgeport, Connecticut. Do you know her?
So let me ask you a question. How'd that song? What made that song stem? Like, why did she come up with that song?
Honestly, I'm just coming back to Facebook.
So I don't know. Yeah.
I know that there was some drama between them. I guess the guy that she spoke about in the song,
Grits.
I guess he said something about her before because she's a trans woman. And so I guess they had some beef about that. I don't know where it stems from because I'm in and out of Facebook, so I don't know.
The song.
You don't know either of them?
The song is blowing up.
It is?
The song is blowing up. The song. Everybody.
Her.
And then some. I was just on my phone on Facebook, just going through the feed or whatnot. And I think it's called Connecticut Connections or something. I don't know. Some website from Connecticut posted it and then posted a rebuttal from the Grits dude and was like, he's not gonna respond. So I don't know.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah.
Did he say why?
No, I don't know. I don't know because when I
thought
said,
he already responded.
No, he said he wasn't gonna.
Well,
respond,
I really like that song. What did you think of it?
The song was hot. Shit. I mean,
it is.
He caught between a rock and a hard place.
I know. Well, that's what I was gonna say too. Like that was gonna be my question. Should he respond, like from a man's point of view?
Listen, yo, you better start. You fight back, Rocky, fight back. Yeah, fight.
So
back.
you should.
You should respond. Why? Yeah. Why not?
I mean, you were the one who said he's between a rock and a hard place.
He is because if he responds, this is the catch-22 for him. This is why it's a no-win situation. If he responds, they're gonna be like, oh, so all the rumors and this and that is true and this, that, and the third. So because you responded, you trying to, and people are gonna be like, well, you and you this and that don't respond, and then just I don't know, but everybody's talking about it, so I don't know. I don't know. He should respond, say something. He's a rapper, right? So I mean, that's what you do. You rap. It's battling. She called you out. Now, what's
I mean, do you think there should be a separate lane for LGBTQIA plus battling?
Rap is rap. Battling is battling.
I feel the same way. Rap is rap.
Rap is
So
rap. Battling is
respond,
battling.
yeah.
Girls be battling guys and vice versa. I mean, it's happened before. So I mean, rap is rap. You battling.
That's how literally female MCs started. Female MCs got in the game by Roxanne did a diss track to, so that's how it even started.
Yeah, rap is rap. So you battling, got called out, you respond. It's the art of war.
I really like that song though. Even if it wasn't a battle rap, it's still a dope song. Right? So hit her up, Tiana Banks. And I haven't been live in so long, you guys. So I'm just getting my feet wet.
It's good to sit back and I don't have no pressures on me. I'm just co.
You just co-host. Well, this is my co-host. I didn't even introduce my co-host.
See, that's crazy. And I gave you a nice on my joint. I gave you a nice 45-second leeway and everything. I gave you back. I gave him backstory. You all exaggerate.
I've noticed that you exaggerate.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
But I'll give you a nice little introduction here.
No, you don't have to.
So this is you. Do you prefer Sean or Shiz? I don't even.
Shiz. I mean, Sean's my name. I don't. And either one doesn't matter. I'm just saying.
Okay, this is Shiz, you guys. He actually invited me on his previous live. So we did one show together, and then I was like, "Well, you gotta come on mine." Mm-hmm. And I haven't been live in forever, so
I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to be here too.
Hopefully, everybody can hear me good. Hopefully, they can hear me.
You definitely want to follow him. What's your YouTube?
ShizRock1, ShizRock1. That's my YouTube.
That's his YouTube. Subscribe to me too. Subscribe to Shiz.
And my Instagram is ShizRock. That's it, just ShizRock. So that's my Instagram. Follow me on it.
And my Instagram is Ecka GEE. Follow me as well on Instagram. No. But now that we're here, it was actually just Valentine's Day weekend, right?
Yes, it was.
How was your Valentine's Day weekend?
It was excellent. I'm gonna leave it at that. It was great.
Oh, that smile?
It was great.
Definitely was great.
I had a good time. Good, relaxing. Good time.
I love that.
Bubbles and stuff. Yeah, it was good.
Oh wow. For you or for her?
But just bubbles in the bathtub and all that. That type of. That's that
okay,
type. Yeah.
I'm not gonna be nosy. I'm a very nosy.
But it was, I had a great weekend. Had a great weekend. Hopefully, everybody out there had great weekends too. And
I hope y'all did too. Drop in the comments. Let us know how your Valentine's Day was.
How many breakups happened or whatever. Probably some breakups on the day after.
Yeah. Did any side pieces get out of?
Oh, the side piece. Ain't that today? Sunday's the side piece one, right?
Sunday was the 15th is side piece Valentine's
side
Day.
Piece Valentine's. Yeah, so side piece.
Speaking of which.
A what?
So
speaking of which,
this guy from Connecticut named Bobby, he posted this video. I'm gonna play it for you, and I definitely want your guy opinion on this. So let's take a look. This is about Valentine's Day and the side pieces. Well, the thotties of Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Now that I'm older, I notice a lot of shit is fucked up. And one of them I just thought about is why is it fucked up if you buy a thotty some flowers? Now that I'm older, I'm thinking about it niggas always made it an issue when you bought a thotty some flowers. Thotties need flowers too, right?
Absolutely.
Thotties need flowers too.
Absolutely. I mean,
so side piece, like we said, side piece day is on the 15th.
Mm-hmm. It is.
But do thotties get flowers?
I mean, yeah, because sometimes they go above and beyond and they don't get the credit that they deserve. You know what I'm saying?
That is very true. I didn't think of it that way.
For real, because they be down, they don't ask for much. You know what I'm saying? They don't ask for much. They don't get, the right ones don't ask for much. They don't give you a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Some side pieces is too much and they're going to get you, they want all your stuff. But some side pieces, they don't give you a hard time. They don't bother you, Yeah, they deserve a little something. Yeah, definitely.
So what if
Definitely.
you and your
Definitely.
boy got the same thotty? Y'all both buying her flowers?
The same person? The same thottie?
The same.
If we sharing a
It's a
thottie?
thought.
Oh,
That's
if we
love.
share,
Don't
hey,
they love the
yo,
whole
get her a teddy
group?
bear, I get the flowers. Or, get her some chocolate and I'll get the teddy bear. I
Damn.
mean, hey, she's
I might have to switch sides because the thotties is getting spoiled.
hey, listen, like I said, the right ones, as long as they, they don't bother nobody and they play their role, don't give nobody a hard time, they should get taken care of. Yeah. Not that I condone that. I
I
don't
don't think I
condone
can
I
see
don't
the
condone
comments. Let me
side
know in the
chicks.
comments. Oh, I
Disclaimer.
can see him now. Hold on, I can see him
I
now.
don't condone I don't condone side chicking. Um, the
Hola,
views
you guys.
and
I couldn't see the
expressions.
comments before. Sorry. Thank you, Fallon.
I got comments too. Matter of fact, I got some comments rolling there.
I'm looking at your
Oh,
comments
you
because
see 'em?
my Facebook acted up.
Okay.
But let me know in the comments. Do the thoughts do they get flowers?
Like I said, yes, the thotties deserve flowers. Yes, all you thoughts out there, ain't no judgment. You gotta live your life, and you deserve flowers. Inbox me.
I mean, ain't y'all King Jay-Z and didn't he say you gotta what he said?
What Jay say? What did he say this time? Oh God.
So I treat them like I treat them like. Ain't you supposed to treat the thotties like thotties? What's going
But
on?
I'm pretty sure he has. I'm pretty sure he's paid. Yes, of course. A lot of listen. Yeah, rappers take care of their side. Everybody they take care of their side pieces. They gonna get some type of love, whether it's a nice
Well,
dinner or what I'm saying, because some side pieces don't
actually,
go out on dates. You know what I'm saying? So they might get it.
Jay-Z's side piece. I
I mean, hey,
allegedly.
that's rich people problems right there.
Stephanie Simmons said a side piece. No, she knows her place.
That's what I'm saying. And sometimes I'm gonna tell you now, this day and age, the side piece got it good because she might not want to be bothered with the dude like that. It's like, yo, he got a girl. I ain't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to see him all the time like that anyway. Boom, boom, I'm gonna mess with him and then I'm gonna just give him back to his girl. And then, I won't bother him. That's what they do now. That's the new side piece. That's why they winning. That's why the side pieces are winning.
They're king, Fallon. That's definitely their king. The side pieces, I'll say this. I think men should be okay with loving their thought out loud. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day.
No, you can't do that.
At the end of the day, if you like thoughts, because some men really, really like thoughts. If you like thoughts, right, you need to get yourself a thought and wipe her up, because if you don't, eventually you're gonna miss a thought.
Well, that happens. A lot of women who were, with a man and they left their man. Now the man's with the new girl that they were cheated on with. Technically, that's what happens all the time. Of course, the man falls in love with the thought because they're like, okay, this is a man's perspective, and I'm not saying I speak for every single man in the world, but I'm just saying this is a man's perspective, right? You with your not saying this to me, no way, shape, or form. I'm just giving you an example. So let's say, right, that you with a guy's with a female, and they've been together for some years or whatever, right? Then you know how guys and females, that is always something wrong with the relationship. He's not doing enough of this. They're arguing, this, that, and the third. And he goes out and he gets some side piece, right? Somebody who's just like, hey, she don't give me no problems. We do what we do. And then I go back to what I'm doing, right? Then the guy ends up falling in love with that because he knows that every time he's with the side piece, it's all good. There's no stress because the side piece knows, hey, if I stress him, he ain't gonna want to see me no more. And you know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of the side pieces don't be looking as good as the main piece. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to those side pieces, but I'm just saying most of the time. That's why the side pieces be like, yo, I'm not much.
Wait, did you say the main one don't be looking as good as the side
No,
piece?
I said the side piece don't be looking as good as the main one. I know a lot of dudes who will cheat on a girl who don't particularly look as good as their girl, but she just treat them right. She's good to them.
Okay. Oh, I get what
you feel what I'm saying? I'm not talking about they talk, with some ugly bird or nothing like that. I'm just saying that they'll tend to, be with somebody who's just more easygoing. That's why the side pieces end up, boom, taking the man in the majority of their time, because the man is always with them and they're having a good time. There's some instances where the side piece is aggressive and she's like, and might want more than what she's getting. She might fall in love with the dude and now she wants him for herself, but she knows she can't never have him. That's when the problems start, the stalking, get me pregnant, all type of stuff. That's when
They're
it
getting
becomes.
pregnant.
Yeah. Oh, the side pieces get pregnant on purpose too. Yeah, of course.
Stephanie Simmons, so she wants to clarify because she was saying no, like the side piece don't get nothing. Hell no, slap up and that's all. But these side pieces be extra now.
Okay.
And then she said, but let's be real. Why would you wife up a side piece? Can you really trust a side piece the way you get them? No, you cannot trust a side piece. You are definitely gonna get cheated on, but you're still gonna end up getting bored with someone who's not a thought. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if a man likes a thought, that's what you like.
Like, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm saying that a lot of the guys end up going and spending more time with their side pieces because they have more of a good time, and it's not as stressful as when they're with their main relationship.
I agree with you. I think that's what men fall in love with is the all of the access with none of the stress.
With none of the stress. Oh my, you just nailed it right there. That was nailed it right there. Yeah, you're right.
Thank you guys for your comments. Elizabeth, she said they think the grass is greener on the other side.
Some do because, and eventually another thing too, that's a great question that you said that, because a lot of guys go with their new one thinking, okay, I'm used to this. We've always had a good time. Then they turn into their old relationship. It always happens like that.
Yes.
It's always good when there's no commitment, but now that they got you, then the mask comes off and it's like, all right, this is me. And now you're going to go through the same shit, and then you're going to probably want to get another side piece, and the circle over and over and over again. I'm just, that's what I think.
James Johnson said, is she a thought? I think he's asking if I'm a thought. No, but I've thought about switching sides. I'm kind of a prude, to be honest.
But listen, there's a lot of not even thoughts, but there's a lot of side pieces who are successful, who that dating that one guy. Side pieces can come in. Thoughts can come in all. Side piece is different. A side piece and a thought are two different things. So that's
true. But also, I think it's important to know yourself because, like, for example, I know myself. I'm not going to compete for a man. So I'm just going to let her have, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm not going to do it. So I'm just like, there's so many women out there who will compete for a man that I just have no kind of like chance. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just gracefully bow out because I'm just not going to do it.
All right, let me ask you a question then. The roles are reversed now. Is it okay for a guy to be the side piece of a female?
Yeah.
Is it okay? You think it's okay for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
I think men make better side pieces than women.
Yeah, because we don't. With women, it's an emotional attachment. We don't get emotionally attached. We get physically attached. So that don't get it twisted. For men, if it's good and then they think of you going on another date with somebody or giving that to somebody else, no, then that will become a different situation. You know what I'm saying?
It's a physical.
It's a physical connection because it's like, damn, she gonna.
So why do y'all act like it's nothing? Because y'all act like sex is nothing.
Yeah. It's nothing until they start getting it and then it's like they start, falling. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, she's with her, she's with her man. Okay, I dig that. But I can't have her, think of her with her man and then another person, you know what I'm saying, besides me. Nah, it's like, they cool with sharing or, that's what I feel. They cool with sharing. A lot of guys are cool with sharing.
That's
they
what
might
I
not
meant.
say
like,
it.
I feel like some men are, I don't know. But let me answer some more comments because Stephanie said, hell no, the men are the real stalkers. That's true.
Wait, nah, women stalk more than men.
Y'all are definitely the stalkers. Y'all act like y'all not, but ladies, y'all know you have sex with a man one time, all of a sudden he popping up at all the places you usually be at. Just all of a sudden he just popping up there.
It's a coincidence.
He just felt like coming.
It's a coincidence. Why can't it just be a coincidence? Yeah. Why can't he be like, hey, I'm just making sure you good. I haven't heard from you in a week. I want to make sure that your well-being, you out there safe in these streets. How come he can't just be a concerned citizen?
No. But, so you answered the question, and we spent so much on that topic. I didn't know he was going to be talking like this.
My bad. We're just flowing. We flowing. Yeah.
I know, but we have so many topics to get to. All right. So
What's the next
that was for the thotties. But if you are not in a relationship, I know you probably, as a woman, celebrated Valentine's Day. And wait, hold your opinion. Hold on. Let's check out the video first because a few ladies gave their opinions on Valentine's Day. Let's check that out.
Did you know it's a group of losers if 6 to 9 women group up to plan a Valentine's? Bitch. I'm over here cracking the fuck up because that's true. When the Valentine's Day thing started, it was the loser bitches. Like, let me clarify. It was definitely the loser bitches when it started. That's who started it.
Why do y'all be at these Valentine's Day events wearing nothing but lingerie, drinking alcohol, and twerking in a room full of nothing but women? And y'all gotta stop doing weird stuff because I'm all for a good time, but what is the lingerie about exactly? Y'all can't wear regular clothes? And now I understand why y'all don't want men no more because y'all probably just want each other.
What the fuck is this Valentine's Day shit you bitches that made up? Like, I don't want to have no bitch on Valentine's Day. I'm trying to go to Pound Town.
Give me a low. I think the Valentine's Day is exposing the girls because why would I want to be in full-on lingerie, thong, thigh straps, and all of that, getting drunk with a whole bunch of women? Talking about, oh, it's Valentine's Day. If you don't have no man, come on, do the lingerie and do the... Girl, I'm not going to be in no lingerie with just women.
Did you know it's a group of losers if 6 to...
They all hit it on the head, too. They all hit it on the head.
So they all feel that Valentine's Day is for losers.
Yeah, they hit it on the head. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's been, I don't know. I didn't do my research on the history of Valentine's, but I'm pretty sure it was invented.
I did.
Okay, break down the history real quick. Give me, yes,
first.
before I make my opinion. Go ahead.
Okay, so I was really surprised at the how it came about. It was actually a show called Park and Recreation or something like that.
On NBC.
And it's like a white sitcom.
Yep, I used to watch it. Yep.
It's kind of like The Office, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So years ago when it was on, in an episode, the main character, decided to celebrate Galentine's instead of Valentine's Day because she wanted to reconnect with her mother and like celebrate her friends.
Okay.
So I was really surprised about that because I would have thought it was started way before then.
Yeah. But now it's used to be commercialized and to, because there are more single women than women in relationships, right? So let's figure out a way to, capitalize off of that. So I think even from NBC, from all that, that's why they did it. They said, hey, this is going to trend. People are going to do this. There's a lot of lonely ladies out there who,
Excuse you.
No, I'm just saying there's, single ladies out there, right? And they said, let's monopolize on that. There's no reason. They said it like that. There's no reason for a bunch of women to be around each other in lingerie or getting all sexy for each other. It's like, yo, who are you trying to, I don't know. Are you trying to get a man or are you trying to get a girlfriend? I don't know. Like, this.
No, let me pause you right there because I actually made a post about this years ago. I'm fine with Valentine's Day, but I refuse to go to a party with a bunch of chicks and dress up in lingerie. I'm not down with that. I think it's very strange.
It's weird.
And personally, I think that came from when, the bisexuality became like this huge trend within women. Mm-hmm. That's where I think that stems from. Because I never in my life ever was like, you know what I want to do? I want to go hang out with my girlfriends in lingerie. Like, I never said that. So to me, that's just quite odd.
Yeah.
But they celebrate Valentine's Day in other ways. That's not the only way.
I mean, I just don't think it makes sense. And then I just saw a post recently of guys starting to do it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
what do they call it?
What they call it? Genentine, gentle. I don't know. I forgot what it's. Some gentleman in time. I don't know. Gententines or something like that. I don't know.
But how do you feel about that?
Hell no. Why? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay.
I know there's some guys on my timeline who would do it though. I ain't gonna say no names, but I know there's some dudes on my timeline that'll do it.
Ooh,
Kamala Harris voters. But go ahead,
sorry,
man.
little beast.
Go ahead, man.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I'm not down with the lingerie. Y'all ladies could have that. I don't like that. I don't like it. But
they're gonna do it. I mean,
but,
that's how they do.
No. Let's be realistic here. You just said there's a lot of lonely women out there, right?
Single women. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say lonely. That was a poor.
No, but it's fine to say lonely because realistically, right, in America, there's more men than women. So at the end of the day, there's always going to be single women. And what the hell do you want them to do?
No, population-wise, there's more women than men. There's an X amount of women to every man, right? So
yeah, there's more women.
There's more women than men, right? Because so women naturally are in competitiveness for a man. But it goes all the way back to ancient times when men had more than one woman. But we're not going to talk about that, you know. But that's just historically biblical. Men have more than one woman, so it's different. But yeah, so.
But what do you want those single women to do? Like at the end of the day, there's always going to be a lot more single women.
Listen, make yourself more available. Give guys who you normally wouldn't give a chance to, give them a chance. The good guys always overlooked.
Even if you do that, there's still a lot more women than men.
So you should be competitive. Listen, that means you should have a sense of urgency. As a single woman, you should have a sense of urgency to get a man or a husband. Because yes, it is cold nights. I know all the women out there do not feel like getting up in the morning at 5 before they shift and shovel snow and clean their car off. They wish their husbands could do it.
That's what a maintenance crew is for.
Everybody don't have to have a maintenance crew. People are going to be, a lot of these women are single and taking care of their kids, which I commend them for. But I know a lot of them want a man around the house to fix stuff and to shovel, especially in the wintertime. You live in this area. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you have to.
I agree with you if that's what you want. But like I just said, like me, for example, I'm not competitive when it comes to men. So I would be someone who would probably celebrate Galentine's before Valentine's because most times I'm going to be single.
Then listen, you can celebrate Valentine's Day by yourself. You get dressed, you make yourself presentable, and you go out and you have you a steak dinner by yourself. Because there might be another single man out there by himself or with his boy and like, hey, you here by yourself? Oh, strike up a conversation. Your husband might be sitting right next to you. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. Women treat yourself. Go out take yourself on a date for Valentine's Day, and you might attract that man. You don't have to do the Valentine's.
You can, but what's wrong with having?
There's nothing wrong. It's just just like they said. It's just
some women went out to dinner. Like they went out to dinner and like traded gifts with their group of girlfriends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not all like partying in lingerie.
No, I guess that's cool. I mean, if they want to do that, I guess that's cool. Why wait for Valentine's Day? I mean, they can do that anytime. Why give each other a card or something. Say, hey girl, you want meet up for dinner? Fine, that's cool. Yeah, but that whole dancing and getting together and playing games and getting drunk and twerking together and
I don't like that, and I don't like like the card games like Carisha. They get drunk and like, let's talk. Okay, cause somebody said, Stephanie said, so what's Friendsgiving? I did go to a Friendsgiving before. And one thing that I don't like is when I get together with a group of females and the conversations turn to penis. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and discuss our sexual interactions and experiences for 2 hours, okay? And this is my issue when women get together. I'm not trying to get together with a bunch of women and talk about men or penises. Like, that's not what I want to do. So that too, like, I get that. But
absolutely.
Ladies, enjoy your Valentine's Day. Don't listen to shiz. Ugh.
No, like I said, the parties, the spending the night and having, playing little reindeer games with each other, it's not cool.
Little reindeer games?
Yeah, you don't want no reindeer games. None of that.
All right, well, in the political quarter, Connecticut has been quite the discussion lately.
It's a lot of
and even Trump got in on it.
Yes.
I can't play the clip because we'll get a strike over here, but Trump calls Connecticut a very corrupt voting place. He went in on Blumenthal, like, I'm waiting for the diss track because
I know
they clearly have beef.
He in the studio now.
But he in the studio right now.
Trump in the studio now.
What do you think about what Trump said?
He told not one lie. He told not one lie. If you live in Bridgeport, Connecticut alone, you should know he told not one lie. If you were born in the 80s, if you were born in the 70s, 80s, you know. Even back when Lowell Waker and all these other governors going to jail, Rowland, you know.
Ganem went to prison too, right?
Yes, he sure did. Yes, he sure did.
And so this is my issue. We know this. We know this is a fact. But I feel like now that Trump said it, and the fact that so many people hate Trump, now people are going to act like this is not a thing and we've never had corruption here. When there are people literally still, I think, on trial for this.
Yeah, and that's a shame. Connecticut it's a shame, but yeah, it's been like that for over 25 years. You know what I'm saying? Bridgeport, I just read in the Connecticut Post, they were going to honor somebody at a Martin Luther King Day event, and she had 100 counts of 100 counts of fraud, voting fraud against her.
Oh my God.
Yes, older woman. Yeah, so I don't know.
Well, listen, when I saw Trump on the news say this, I don't know if it was Fox, I don't know what channel it was.
Yeah.
But I was like, yes. I was like, come get
the whole
politics
is like that though. It's, in my opinion, all the politics is like that on both sides, both Dems and Republicans. There's corruption in voting. It's always been like that. There's always been a state who wasn't playing by the rules the right way, and one state leaning for another politician more than another. There's always little bits and pieces of it, but now it's on a bigger scale, especially now that Trump's involved. This whole thing's at a bigger scale because they're trying to get Trump for everything. You know what I'm saying? In regards to voting fraud.
Well, that's like, I understand what you're saying. Like, it's always been both sides. And let me get to the comments here. So Stephanie says, facts, Bridgeport is fraud. Francisco says, he spoke the truth about Connecticut on both sides of the aisle, caught writing dirty.
Right.
Yes. So I completely agree that it's for years, for generations, it's been corruption on both sides. And even still right now, you know what I'm saying? You even on the federal level, you have corruption on both sides, depending what level we're talking about.
That's right.
But for me, it's like, why do people not want to give credit to the fact that this is all coming to light with Trump in office?
Right.
We've had so many people in office and none of these things ever came to light. And it's like, whether you like him or not, right now, he's putting it all on the table.
Exposing everything on both sides. He's exposing
everything. Is getting exposed.
Yes, he is. And
so whether you are on his side, whether you like him or not, this is for a reason.
Right.
And I feel like people are not kind of like seeing that.
Yeah. Anything, I'm going to keep that to myself, but yeah.
What?
Anything associated with, anything associated negatively, they associate to Trump. It's just, I don't know. Yeah. Everything is Trump's fault, I guess.
This is true. And listen, I decided, okay, so I voted for Obama the first term.
Mm-hmm, me too.
And after his first 4 years, I decided like I was done with politics. I didn't want to listen to anything. I didn't want to vote. I was just done because I knew like something was wrong.
Right.
But so even when Trump got into office, I didn't like Trump.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't. I hated him. Yeah.
Yeah, I hated him. I hated him too.
Mm-hmm.
But, once you sit down and actually do your research and start paying attention, things start to shift a little bit.
Mm-hmm. A little bit. He's a character. He's a very unique person, Donald Trump.
Well, interesting. A comment said, Christopher says Trump just doesn't want them Epstein files to be open, which I find interesting because Trump is the one who opened them.
I mean, Obama. I heard Obama could have did it. Biden could have did it. So
everyone had access to these files prior to Trump, and so it's funny to me that people say that he doesn't want them out when he was the one who put them out. He's the one who's given us access to this. And speaking of which,
I got a question for
Connecticut was in the files.
It was.
For quite a few things. One being a Yale professor. What's his name?
That was a clear picture.
I forgot his name, you guys. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. But a Yale professor, he's been there since like the 80s. Okay? This is not no new professor.
Right.
Been there since like the 80s. He was in the files apparently for recommending one of his students to work with Jeffrey Epstein in an email. And what he said about her was she's a V small, like beautiful girl or something like that. And he's been put on leave from Yale. So he actually reached out to his students, and he said in an email to his students, and he basically doubled down on what he said in the emails to Epstein. He's like, I didn't do anything wrong. Why would I not tell Epstein that she's a beautiful girl when he likes beautiful women?
Yes.
And this was after, mind you, this email was after Jeffrey Epstein had been convicted.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, I got a question.
Like in 2011 or something. He got convicted like before.
Yeah. This whole thing, it has something to do with one individual. It has something to do with a lot of individuals, very wealthy individuals, doing very bad things to young innocent people. Point blank. It doesn't matter. Everybody's saying it is, they're putting all the attention on one guy, right? Everybody knows who he is. They're putting all the attention on him, not knowing that it's presidents, it's people, it's royalty. It's, you know what I'm saying? I've seen more pictures of Bill Clinton with Epstein than I've seen with Donald Trump and Epstein. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying.
And let's talk about that, because the video, there's a video of Trump with Jeffrey Epstein.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, in case y'all didn't know, Epstein was a part of his country club in Mar-a-Lago. And so I believe that's around when that video was taken. And in like 2006 or 2009, one of those, Trump ended up calling the cops on Jeffrey Epstein because Jeffrey Epstein flirted with a young girl at the country club. And apparently through the investigation, they found out that it was more than flirting that he did with this young girl. And because of that, Jeffrey Epstein was locked up. He was convicted and he was placed on the sex offender registry. And after this, was able to get off the registry somehow and be a part of all of this.
And I listen, I read a report. I should have printed it out. That's my bad. I'm not a reporter or a journalist, but there's another story that came out about purchasing a Palm Beach resort, and Epstein was on the market to buy this property, and Trump was also trying to buy the property. And
they were competing.
Yeah, they were competing for it, and Trump ended up winning the property, which left a bad taste in Epstein's mouth. So there's a lot of things that behind the scenes too with these two. Trump released the files. I mean, Trump released the files. And people were, asking for years and years and years. Trump released the files. It's like, hey, Trump said, hey, listen, it's a lot. It's a lot of people doing bad things to these kids. It's a lot, and there's a lot of names in it, and it's deep. It's deep. It runs deeper than even we saw. All those redactions is going to be crazy.
Well, about the redactions. So I don't know if you know, but Trump actually, he gave the files to us with redactions, but he gave it to Congress without redactions. So government employees, they can check it without redactions so they can see everything. And then the files are being tracked. So now every single person in the government who's looked up names, they know which names were looked up by who.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
So if you were in there looking for your name, you've been tracked, basically.
That's wild. Yeah.
And did you notice that after these, mind you, this is only 2% of the files that we've got so far. And it's like 3 million or something
pages.
Yeah, and this is only 2%.
Listen, you're gonna see things in the file because they already pointed some stuff out. Saw recently that I don't know how true it is, but that they showed the files how they were having hunting events, hunting black people.
Oh, stop, please.
Like safari, like real.
I don't know.
I'm telling you. I'll probably put that on my show. I'll show the pages of the file from that. This is disgusting. It's gonna run deep. There's gonna be some stuff. That's why they're spoon feeding it to us, because this thing is gonna be like, you're gonna see. This is the type of stuff that you're gonna saw in the movies. Eating. It's gonna be.
Yeah, but this is my thing. Like, this is my issue with. This is the part that I don't like, is the spoon feeding, because it almost feels like they're trying to desensitize people slowly. Because I'm gonna be honest. I don't have children, and I am very shocked at how parents are reacting to this, almost like it doesn't exist. Everyone just makes a post about it on Facebook, but I feel like if I had children, I would be down at the fucking White House today. Like, we are taking care of this shit today. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just wild to me that so many parents are just, especially, there's only 2% that's been released, and we already see so many ties to Connecticut because this Yale professor is not the only one. Let's check out his assistant. So his assistant was actually from Connecticut, I believe. Is it Guilford or Cheshire?
DC Groff. She went to email regarding the John Law. So yeah, I don't remember where she was from.
Leslie Groff. So she's a Connecticut woman, and she was his main assistant. So she's been mentioned already 150,000 times in the records that have been released. And she was subpoenaed. This is the crazy part. She was subpoenaed in 2019. She's from Connecticut, and I never heard about this.
You're not supposed to.
This is crazy.
You're not supposed
so then
to.
the Yale, this was another thing. The Yale professor, this is his name, David Gellerter, whatever, was injured by a bomb sent by the Unabomber in 1993.
Oh, damn.
So doesn't that kind of feel like...
That's crazy. Something's up.
Don't that feel like the Unabomber knew something about this man?
Has to. And so
now it opens up a whole different...
Because see, the general public thinks a guy like Ted Kaczynski is a lunatic, some crazy psycho. But some people are just smart to insanity, is the best way to put it. They know so much that it makes them insane. You know what I'm saying? They're insanely smart. They're insanely brilliant. You know? Yes. So, I mean, who knows what that guy, the Unabomber, knew to bring this guy a bomb, to mail it to him, to blow him up or essentially murder him.
Exactly.
Oh, X him. I don't want to say murder. I mean, damn, I said it again. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Hopefully I don't get. But that just blew my mind because, another thing is like in history, I almost feel like all the bad guys are looking like the good guys.
Yeah.
So that was crazy to me. But there was also an email regarding Jonathan Law High School in Milford, Connecticut, where someone was telling another person to be there at a specific time, and it was for a basketball game. There was another email about the best middle schools in Connecticut. And then obviously the picture day, which affected the whole United States because all the schools canceled picture day because the owner was in the files.
In the files. Yep. Them same pictures that we probably took when we was in grade school.
Yes. Because this goes way back to then.
It's wow.
There's information in there from like the 70s and 80s. Like, how far back does this go?
This runs deep, man. This runs deep, yo.
And so this is why, with all this information, I just cannot believe that people are reacting in the way that they're reacting or not reacting in the way, Yeah.
And like this, and Jeffrey, man, it's like what the Glib Zone had put. He said that she was the prosecutor that was supposed to prosecute Epstein, and he walked away with a slap on the wrist. You know what I'm saying?
That was the prosecutor that tried Jeffrey last time?
It was the prosecutor who let Epstein off with a hand slap. Pat Bondi.
Okay, who was president at that time?
2000 and I think Barack. Wait.
That was 2019?
Or was it Bush Jr.? Barack was 2008.
Are you talking about his latest conviction when he...
I think the first one, Glib. Is it the first one you're talking about?
I was thinking the second one.
I think that was the 2006 one. When he was convicted. That's why Trump had kicked him out. Yeah.
Oh, when they kicked him out of the country club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's why it's just such a intricate web. Mm. But I have to say I'm very, very surprised at all the parents. I'm just gonna be honest because it's insane that there would have been no Valentine's Day. I didn't even have a Valentine's Day, I'm going to be honest. And I cannot fathom why the United States is lacking in reaction when it comes to all of this. But
Close to
enough about
home.
that.
Close to home too. It's hitting close to home. So
it's already close to home, and this is only 2% of the files.
only 2%. And this, I'm gonna let y'all know, Connecticut leads the country or the world even with billionaires per area. So we have the largest concentration of billionaires. They have homes in Connecticut. I'm just letting y'all know. And there's a lot of billionaires that was connected in these files. A lot. So
yeah,
just get ready.
Yeah, that was another reason why I started, changing my political views, because I had to think about, we live in Connecticut where the richest people live. And yet, I don't know if people know, but Connecticut is like is the face of the wide wage gap in America. We have the poorest and the richest.
The largest gap.
And I had to start thinking about that, like, wow, we live in a blue state and this is our reality.
Yep. Shame.
But anyways, that stuff can get very dark, and I absolutely hate talking about that. Hey Nana, I saw you. We played your song earlier. We love it, girl. But I don't know if this is a lighter note, but DJ,
yeah, we need one right about now.
We do. DJ Vlad.
Oh.
Did you see over the weekend?
He's capping.
He jokingly posted, let me show you guys. He jokingly made this post on Twitter where he basically exposes Jay-Z and exposes Rock Nation, said they were paying him to promote Megan, said that Jay-Z is Jeffrey Epstein. He said that Jay-Z paid Trump to not pardon Tory Lanez. He said that the Mexican who stabbed Tory Lanez was paid by, Jay-Z. He said all these things. And then about 24 hours later, he goes on a podcast to say that he was just joking.
See, yeah. Yeah, I think it's all cap.
Do you think Vlad was joking?
Yeah, he just wants attention. This is supposed to be some cryptic, like, if I don't, this is my last. Yeah, he's capping.
You think so? You think all of it was cap?
He's capping. I saw somewhere that they said the person that shot Megan was her girl in the foot.
Oh, he did mention that too. He said that Tory didn't do it. That she never got shot.
She never got. Yeah. So he said she stepped on glass or something. The reason why her foot was. She never. I don't know.
Well, that was in the first few days or whatnot. That was what came out was that it was glass or it was particles, but it wasn't a bullet.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I don't think this was all cap.
You think there's some truth behind these not cryptic messages, but you think there's truth behind this rant?
I do, and I'm going to tell you why.
All right.
Okay. There's 2 reasons why.
All right.
Do you know who Jason Lee is?
Yeah, the gossiping dude, the little with the cameo.
Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm. So Jason Lee, for quite some time, has been threatening Beyonce and Jay-Z that he's going to release some information if the check doesn't clear. Yada yada yada.
Okay. And
it's been very strange, right?
He said this recently.
So now, yeah, this has been within the past few months.
Okay.
He's done it more than one time.
Okay.
And then for DJ Vlad to say that the check didn't clear, that he hasn't been paid, was kind of funny to me. Now, Jason Lee has not said that he's joking.
Okay.
He has not said he's joking. His is real. But on top of that, another reason that I think that he's not joking or that there's some type of truth to this is because a lot of people forget how DJ Vlad got his start, which was by suing Rick Ross.
But I heard he was this he was this little DJ and that produced these records and all this other stuff, and then he started trying to blow up but I didn't know his claim to fame was suing Rick Ross.
Yeah, so him and Rick Ross, he claimed that Rick Ross people beat him up or something after something, but Rick Ross and Jay-Z have a very close relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And so, okay, maybe I'll be a little conspiracy theorist because I got a little bit of that in me, but it just kind of, for me, seems like trace the money. It's like,
oh, you always got to follow the money in anything.
That money, if you don't understand what I'm trying to say, that money came from Rock Nation that he started his podcast with. But the way for him to get that was by suing Rick Ross,
getting the money
who
from
had close ties with Jay-Z. I mean, this is funneling money. This is, what do they call that?
Laundering.
Laundering, yeah, it's money laundering. That's
money
all
laundering.
It is. I mean,
yeah.
In the hood, we know about that. Like these, tapas that we call it in Spanish, tapas. You got stores that aren't really stores. They're just there to cover the fact that they're
fronts.
selling drugs.
Of course, they're fronts. Yeah.
Yeah, fronts. So.
It could, that could be.
So.
There's probably some truth in that fiction. There's probably some, in that statement. There's probably some truth in it. But some of it could be capped too. Who knows?
Yeah, no. Some of it is definitely capped because he said that Jay-Z paid Trump not to pardon Tory, but Trump can't pardon Tory because Tory's charges are state.
Yeah, Trump can. The president can pardon anybody.
You can't pardon state charges. He can pardon federal.
Yeah.
They can't pardon state charges.
Oh, Tory's in the state prison. He's not in feds.
He's in California where Newsom definitely wasn't pardoning him.
Trying to pardon him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, poor thing.
So I don't think that was false, but I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Only time will tell.
I ran through those topics because I thought we was gonna take longer, but we actually,
What's up with Mike, yo? How you feel about Mike? Mike, I got a lot of Michael Jordans, and I'm not trying to sell them. So I mean,
you need to get rid of them things. Did y'all see the Michael Jordan video?
I know
I didn't like that. I'm sorry. And what I don't like is the men. I don't like that men are defending him and saying that he's just playing.
Okay, so this guy I watched, and he was explaining his angle from it, and he was saying he had like ice, and he was trying to jiggle the ice from his, like pat it from him and stuff like that. So a picture tells 1,000 words, a video tells 1,000,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to. It's all about perception. I'm not saying, hey, listen. I was the first one to say, yo, that wasn't right. I don't care. I don't care if he has some. Yo, go get your father. Go get your father over there. Tell him to clean you up. That's what I'm saying.
But
he shouldn't have been touching that boy like that.
I know. He was shaking. He was squeezing.
Yeah, it was. Listen.
No, I did not like that.
I'm not defending it. But
on top of that, this is being done when he wins that NASCAR thing.
The Daytona 500.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. We know from these Epstein files that these people who play along with the game of what they're doing, all this disgusting stuff, rise up in the industry ranks. So now all of a sudden, Michael Jordan starts his career in NASCAR or whatever it is, wins a championship immediately. And this is the first video we see after he wins. Like, no, it's disgusting.
Yeah. Yep. And his legacy, his legacy is already tarnished a little bit from other stuff, but
what was the other stuff?
The gambling, like as far as the conspiracies that his father was, it was cause of his father's death because of gambling debts and stuff, and they were remember, but that's all allegedly. The conspiracy theorists want to push that, but he did have, and they were saying that he left basketball to settle a suspension, an NBA suspension. So he went to baseball. Then when the suspension was over, he came back to basketball. That's another conspiracy theory that's out there. You know what I'm saying?
To settle a suspension?
This is settle a suspension, yeah, from him gambling. He had a gambling problem. He was in debt with a lot of stuff. He was gambling.
Oh, so he had a debt with somebody in baseball?
Not in baseball. He went to baseball. Remember how he left basketball to retire to go to baseball? Some people are saying that he left basketball because he was going to he was to serve a secret suspension from the NBA. So he acts like he's going to retire and play basketball. And then when the suspension was up, he ironically came back like, okay, I'm not doing baseball no more. I'm going to come back to play basketball and finish 3 more championships. You know what I'm saying? So
that makes a lot of sense, especially right now with all this stuff going on in basketball.
Michael Jordan bet on everything. He bet.
So he was fixing the game.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he was.
I
There's no
mean,
proof of that. There's no proof of that.
but isn't that what's happening in basketball right now? Like,
Well,
is there like,
because a lot of the players play cards at each other's houses and stuff like that, and play before games. They'll play cards and stuff. And one of the things was somebody had these secret glasses and they had the deck of cards, and you can see the card on the top of the card from the glasses, right? So when you're playing poker, that gives you an advantage. Another one was with I believe Damon Jones was tipping off bookies like, hey, LeBron's not playing tonight, or LeBron's playing tonight.
well, that's what I'm talking about in the NBA. Like, there's a bunch of stuff going on that
inner secrets
isn't really
that
making headlines.
that gamblers should be privy to, because it can affect the odds in Vegas, you know what I'm saying, and make it go up or down. So if people have inside information, they can bet a certain way and increase their odds and win a whole bunch of more money. It's just, it's trying to keep everything stable.
So do you gamble on games?
All the time.
So you guys really don't think that these games are?
Yeah, I
fixed?
came to that conclusion. A long time ago with
Yeah.
I hit them for
I mean,
a lot.
they're definitely fixed. I mean, I think that people should have known that once betting became legal. Like, once all of this became legal, you should have known that all of these were going to be fixed.
All about,
so that certain people could make money off of this.
Yeah. You always see the people with a lot of money already hitting and winning tickets and stuff like that, but they're playing money line, straight bet. No, a lot of us, like a lot of parlay pushers, we go for parlays, which is like legs of a ticket. So the more legs, the higher your payout will be. So we have to make sure somebody gets X amount of rebounds, X amount of steals, X amount of points, X amount of, no turnovers, or all type of stuff. You can bet on so many fields in the NBA or in the NFL or whatever, to make your ticket better. That's a parlay. 5 legs, 6 legs, just the more legs, the better your chances.
I get it. But one thing my father, rest in peace, always taught me was that the house always wins.
And that's true.
Yes. So I personally, it is very unattractive to me when a man gambles a lot on games, like weekly or whatever it is. Like, it's crazy to me. You're giving away your money.
Yeah, it's fixed. You get some winners, and that's the lotto. Okay, hopefully I'm one of the winners who didn't, because the house is going to win, but at least I got my winnings. At least I won X amount. Some people play at the casino and they'll win money, and then still it's the rush. It's the adrenaline rush. It's not even about how much you win, especially for people.
It is. You're right. The high.
It's the high, and they're chasing that high. It's fun. It's fun to chase sometimes, but sometimes you chase it to your detriment.
It is.
But,
very much so. Well, like I said, I thought we were going to be much longer, but we got through all the topics.
It went by quick. We had a lot to discuss, so that was good. I loved it.
And hopefully by the next one, we have all the kinks worked out.
Absolutely. This is a nice setup, though. I like this. This is cool.
Okay,
this is cool.
Thank you.
It's been
and thank you guys for joining. Don't forget to follow Nana Banks for our intro song, which I loved. Follow ShizRock. Follow me, Ecka GEE. Anything else you want to say, Shiz?
Thank you for everybody who's come in, who commented, who liked. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our individual podcasts and share our content. And thanks for participating tonight. It means a lot. You can catch my show on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. ShizRock 1 on YouTube. So I'll be, reacting to stuff and talking about topics similar to what we did today. All right. And I have a guest that I'll be interviewing as well. So, I'll be having a few guests on the show or whatnot.
Who are you interviewing? We get the first job. Who is it?
So there's an individual who's a doctor who was in the legal system. He was incarcerated, and he's come out to talk about his organization and bring awareness to his former situation, so that way you don't go through what he had to go through. It's kind of sad, but it's very informative.
Oh, I think you did tell me about this. Okay, yeah.
Yep. So be on the lookout for that.
Tune into that.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's gonna be on YouTube and Facebook.
YouTube and Facebook. Maybe Instagram too, if it don't trip. The Instagram was tripping a little bit on the connection. So I just clicked it off. So it would,
well, next time, hopefully I have my Facebook connection all together.
Yep.
But thank you guys for tuning in. I had a great time, and this was my first time back in a very long time. And hopefully I'll see you guys more often. I don't know what day I'm going to be going live yet. No, I don't know, y'all. What's that?
My Funko Pop. It was me back in the day with the little polo outfit on.
That do not look like you.
I got the Jordans on. What? This do look like me. Your
Throw the Jordans out. Throw all of them out.
Got the Jordan 11s on. What? That's
all of them out.
The polo with the polo sweatsuit.
Basura, trash.
Yeah, I know. Mike. I hope Mike. I don't know. You have to explain something, Mike. You listen, Mike. It's a lot of the OGs. Mike, you got to explain yourself.
We about to see that name pop up somewhere, but
you got some explaining to do. Very much so. Very much so.
All right, well.
All right.
We're going to pray for you, Mike.
Yeah, we're going to pray for Mike. Mike, please say it.
All right, you guys. Have a great night. Tune into Shiz every Wednesday, and hopefully I'll be back soon. I don't know. I'm going to try to make this a weekly thing.
Right? Yeah, I'm going to get on her. We're going to motivate her so she can start.
Yes, please.
All right. Let's motivate her, y'all. All right. Push her.
Good night.
Peace.
Bye.